Welcome to the Grae Area, where we explore the spaces in life that aren't black or white, but filled with lessons, growth, and humanity. Today's episode is about something we don't talk about enough: grace. Not the kind you give to others out of courtesy, but the kind you give to yourself. Because in a world that pushes perfection, hustle, and instant reactions, sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is step back, breathe, and allow yourself grace. Grace is patience. Grace is compassion. Grace is the space you give yourself to be imperfect while still moving forward. It's not about lowering your standards. It's about recognizing that growth takes time, that mistakes are part of the process, that you're human, not a machine. Grace is saying, I messed up today, but that doesn't make me a failure. It's saying, I need a moment before I respond, because my first reaction might not be my truest one. We just talked about discipline being a superpower, but here's the truth. Without grace, discipline turns into punishment. Discipline says, show up. Grace says, it's okay if today looks different than yesterday. Discipline says, keep moving forward. Grace says, even small steps count. The balance of the two is what creates growth that's substantial, not suffocating. Here's where most of us miss grace: in our reactions. Someone upsets us and we snap back. A text rubs us wrong and we respond immediately. We feel anger and we move without thinking. But grace is the pause. Grace is the stepping back and asking, am I reacting from hurt or from truth? Do I need to respond right now, or can I wait until I'm calm? Is my response healing, or is it just a release? That pause, that's grace. Not just for yourself, but for the other person too. So why is grace so hard to give ourselves? Because many of us confuse grace with weakness. We think grace means lowering the bar, when really it's about lifting the weight of perfection off our shoulders. We've been conditioned to perform, to produce, to prove. And grace feels like slowing down in a race where everyone else is sprinting. But here's the secret. Those who practice grace don't fall behind. They move forward healthier, steadier, and stronger. Now let's be clear. Grace is not an excuse. Healthy grace says, I'll try again tomorrow. Unhealthy avoidance says, I'll never try again. Grace acknowledges effort, but doesn't erase responsibility. It's a soft landing, not a permanent escape. Grace looks like letting yourself rest without guilt, rewriting the email tomorrow instead of firing off in anger tonight, apologizing when you're wrong instead of defending pride. Reminding yourself that one mistake doesn't erase all your progress. Grace is small, but it's powerful. It transforms how we treat ourselves and how we treat others. So ask yourself, where do you need more grace in your life? Is it in your self-talk? In your pace? In your reactions to others? Remember this: discipline builds structure. Grace builds humanity. And when you put them together, you get progress without punishment, growth without guilt. Alright, man, thank you for being here on the Grae Area. Give yourself permission to pause, to breathe, to be human, because grace isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Until next time, show up with discipline, but live with grace. Easy.